Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Okay, so what the prophet was bringing out is that due to us not keeping God's laws, we suffer, God made sure we suffer all these atrocities. Give me Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. So this is the problem. This is what fixes our community, coming back to God's laws, because we done tried about everything. We done been marching since the 50s and 60s. We done tried working. We done tried getting an education. We done tried everything. Guess what? It's been getting worse and worse each generation that come out. All right? So, yes, we rejected the knowledge. We're going to go into what the lack of knowledge is. What's your name, brother? Your name is James. So let me ask you a question. When you look at the black community, what can you say about the state of the black community, the Hispanic community?
I mean, not too much to say. I would say the Hispanic community is like kind of more together than what we are, but
A little more organized. They at least deal with each other as far as creating businesses and everything that's going on. So we're going in the Bible to show our people that what happened to us and the state of our people is actually documented in the scriptures.
Right.
So listen to this real quick.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
So God is saying that his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. The people on that side, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
God destroyed us because we stopped keeping his laws. Read on.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, meaning we don't want to keep God's laws. Read.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
Exodus 19 and 5. Because we were once supposed to be, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we were supposed to be God's peculiar people. We were supposed to be priests and holy men and kings and priests on this earth. Are we kings and priests on this earth today?
Not at all. Still alive, but we're kings.
You hear that, brother? You're supposed to be a king and a priest on this earth.
Right.
We're niggas today.
Right.
We're gangbangers today.
Right.
We're pimps today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We at the bottom of the barrel and we taking glory in being at the bottom of the barrel like it's something good.
Right.
You'll see a rapper getting on the video, repping his projects like that's something good to be in.
Right.
You see Negroes standing on the block talking about this my hood.
Right.
This my set. Yet it's paper over all over everywhere.
Bring it out.
Yet Miss Johnson need her grass cut. Ain't nobody taking care of Miss Johnson's grass.
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? Is this really our community? Is this really our set? Is this really our block?
Right.
We got to change our mindset.
he believes in a God. He just don't know if he should believe in the God of the Bible or anything else.
Okay, we're going to set you straight. Because guess what? The God of the Bible looks just like you. That's
Right.
All right? Read that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 19 and verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me.
So God said we was going to be a peculiar treasure to him. We're supposed to be special to God. Read.
Unto me above all people.
No. Equal with all people.
Above all people.
No, we're supposed to be, under God, we're supposed to be above all people.
Right.
But guess what? We stopped keeping his laws, and our punishment is that he set us below all people. So that's what's going on in our communities. That's why you'll ride through other nations' communities. Their communities will be clean.
Right.
They'll have businesses, no boarded up houses.
Right.
Then you ride through our communities, you start seeing trash everywhere.
Boarded up houses.
Boarded up houses. Prostitutes on the corner.
Bring it out.
You might get shot by one of your own brothers for
Right.
looking at them.
Right.
Read.
For all the earth is mine, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and holy nation.
We're supposed to be a kingdom of priests. We're supposed to be the example to everyone else on this earth how to walk right with God, how to live. They're supposed to look at us and say, oh, wow. They're supposed to learn from how we live it. Now they look at us and learn what not to be like. Now they can learn and glory, oh, at least I'm glad I ain't no nigga. I may have it bad, but I'm glad I ain't one of them. Read.
These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
That's what he told Moses to come and tell the children of Israel. All right, so let's get to that lack of knowledge, that knowledge that we lack. Look at the knowledge. This is the knowledge that we lack. The knowledge that we lack in why we went into slavery, why we still to this day suffer in our communities, why we the last hired, first fired, why we the most undesired people, why we the other nations look at us and shake their heads at us, because we lack the knowledge. God said, you're going to keep my laws and be above all nations, or you're going to not keep my laws and be below all nations. All right? It could go one of two ways. Read.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Should keep what?
Keep knowledge.
So the priest. So a lot of people going into these churches, to these so-called holy men, and trying to get a word, some inspiration. But this is what the priest is supposed to be telling the people. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
They should seek the what?
The law at his mouth.
We should be learning God's laws. We should be learning what we're supposed to be doing to walk right with God. Y'all hear that? So that's what they should be telling us in these churches. Give me what God looks like. Because I told you, brother, I told you that God looks just like you. All right? Give me Daniel. Yep.
Here's the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9.
Listen up.
I beheld till the throne was cast down.
Hey, hold on, brother. I got something for you. Listen. You want to listen to this? Read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days, they refer to the Most High, as Daniel referred to the Most High God as the Ancient of Days. Because time does not affect him. He has no beginning. We are bound by the constriction of time. We're born, we get old, then we die. The Most High is the Ancient of Days. He's before time.
Right.
He created time.
Right.
We are on his timeline. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
So God has a body. He's not just a spirit. He's not a puff of smoke floating around in the atmosphere.
Right.
Read.
And the hairs of his head were like the pure wool.
Listen, the Most High God had woolly hair like we have on this earth today. So-called black folks, we have woolly hair. They call it nappy. They give it a negative connotation, but God created us with hair like his. We have woolly hair.
Right.
So you sisters, y'all stop straightening your hair. Stop perming your hair.
Right.
Stop putting weave in your head to look like these other nations. God created you and made you look like him.
Right.
All right, read.
His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as a burning fire. And fire stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him.
So he had woolly hair. Let's see how it's sung. Go to Revelation. Well, you can go to 10. Because then you saw the Most High God, and then you saw Christ. See what happened when we keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments? The Lord reveals things to us.
Right.
But he ain't going to reveal nothing to us if we're rolling like niggas. We out here smoking cigarettes. We out here smoking crack.
Right.
Your body is a temple. You're not supposed to defile your temple. You're not supposed to eat unclean food.
Right.
We're supposed to marry our own women. We're not supposed to deal with women of the other nations.
Right.
And we're going to bring that out. That's a sin. That's a law. That's one of the things that got us jacked up like we are today. And even if you feel like you're not jacked, oh, I got a good job, or it ain't that bad. My neighborhood ain't that bad. We're supposed to be ruling the earth.
Right.
So I don't care about your job. I don't care about how much money you make.
Right.
I don't care how you're checking a bag. We're supposed to be ruling this earth.
Right.
We're supposed to be God's peculiar treasure.
That's right.
Read.
This is the book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with the fine gold of Uphaz.
So what we read here is this is going to be the same description of Christ that you read in Revelation. We're going to get that one next. Daniel saw Christ before John did. Hey, brother, you got a flyer? All right, get in tune with us. The God of the Bible looks like you. Now you know, because your question was, you don't know whether, you know there's a God, but you don't know if it's the God of the Bible. We read you the description of the God in the Bible. So, do you believe in the God of the Bible? That's right, get in tune with us. And come call that number and come learn with us. We need men to get up on the front line. These other nations are trying to kill us.
Right.
All right? Read.
His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like in color to polished brass.
So Christ's feet was in color like to polished brass. Does anybody know what color brass is? What color is brass?
Derivative of brown.
It's a derivative of brown.
Right.
So that's the color of all y'all out here. So all y'all look like Christ. All y'all look like the Father. We are his kids.
Right.
We are supposed to be his peculiar treasure. We got to come back to God's law.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.